Oh, hi, how you doing? Ronn James, real estate agent. You can tell, right, with the iPhone. Always glued to my phone. Anyway, I wanted to kind of thank you for having a look at this video. I wanted to share a little bit about my thoughts on real estate and why you might consider my services to work for you. I've been in the real estate business since 1982. Started when I was 21, and well, I've learned a lot in that time frame. So it gives me approximately 28 years of experience, but I don't tell you that to kind of impress you. I tell that to impress upon you at the fact that I've seen a lot of different styles of real estate, people in real estate, situations in real estate. And my job is to see if I can take all of that information and put it into something educational for you so that you can make a decision on whether I'm the kind of real estate agent you would like to have represent you. So let's talk a little bit about experience. Let's talk about how experience can work for you. So there are a number of different disciplines that have happened in real estate. There has been changes. Actually, as a matter of fact, changes happen about every 6 weeks. There's something new to kind of look at in real estate. When I started, there wasn't even things like internet or computers. You know, the closest we got to some kind of fancy sales tool was a new Gold Cross pen, and that was it. We didn't have pagers. There was no such thing as cell phones or smartphones, etc. And when they did come out, they were the size of a bread box. So we've changed a lot and morphed a lot, or some of us have. I'm still shocked at this point, even with the years experience I've had in this business, how many real estate people haven't followed technology, haven't embraced technology, or figured out a way to put it in to the marketing of your property. So let's get real about what this is all about. This is about your property. And that's really the focus of why you're paying attention to this video. Do you care about us as a real estate agent? Can I show you pictures of my dog and my kids and my family, etc.? Not really. Are you interested? Not really. What you might be really interested in is, can Ronn James do the job you need to help you buy a house? Usually information, education, formats, experience on helping you make the best decision possible for the property that you're going to buy next, whether it's your first home or whether it's your last home. And how's Ron in marketing? Can he handle my sale, whether it's my first time that I'm actually selling my house or that I'm a seasoned pro and I've been around a long time? Well, my answer is I can do it. Now, everybody would say that. Makes sense. That's the business that we're in. But here's why I'm different. If you're buying for the first time, there was a lot that I've done in my past with things like Cityline is a television show with Marilyn Dennis, if you remember her. She was like Canada's Oprah. And she had me on the show for about 3 years, giving a lot of helpful advice for both buyers and sellers. And that actually taught me more than I shared with the camera and the audiences that I listened to and talked to across Canada. What happened was they basically put me on notice that I had to kind of really understand their position. Heck, many of them basically said, why don't you sell or buy a house every 6 months so you can understand what we're going through? I thought that was a great idea. I think they should still do that with real estate agents today. However, it did teach me how I need to be sensitive to asking more questions with, when you're buying, what's going to happen? Is your family going to grow? Are you going to start a home business? Does it have to be this size or this size? Does there have to be room for an aging parent to move in, etc.? So now I spend more time with my buyer clients really understanding their needs. When we switch over to the selling side, it's a different situation. Really, it comes down to marketing. How is my house going to hit the market? Is the newspaper going to do it? Well, you tell me. I've seen it many times where realtor.ca is the first place to be. You can't just have one photo. You can't just have 10 photos. You can't just have a slideshow. Now you need a full video tour of what the property is all about. Yes, if you're not embracing technology in the marketing of your home, you might be left behind, regardless of what flag, what real estate company you're deciding to go with as far as a listing. So, how do I handle it? A couple of different ways. I'm really good at what I do. However, I'm really knowledgeable about my strengths, and I have a great team of people that I work with. Not under me. These aren't people that work for the Ronn James machine. These are working colleagues that are of the same ilk, same 20-some plus years experience at this point, that I can call on and bring in on files where I think it's warranted. For example, if you are a senior who's not been actually dealing with real estate people for 25, 35, 45 years, this can be a daunting process. What we've done with the team that I work with is designed an 8-step process. And they're like deal-a-meal cards. What we can basically do with that is take the first step of the buying process or the selling process and just put it on the fridge. When we've completed that, we take that one down, put the next one up. Step 3, step 4, step 5. So you're always in step with what we're doing to market and sell your property. The best part is that you have somebody completely dedicated to just staying in communication with you, so you understand, you can ask questions, your family can ask questions about the process itself. We try to make this easy. That's our job. We try to do it so that you can enjoy the experience. So if you're considering a real estate agent, you want to choose Ronn James, Sales Representative, Stonemill Realty. You can reach me directly at 289-242-9050. I thank you for your time.